Winter has finally clocked out and Denver is defrosting. We are going into summer mode here in Denver, and sure, there are hikes and parks to go to, but what kind of events are happening in Denver that can combine the warm weather with the true Denver experience? We're going to be talking about patio sessions, jazz concerts, film on the rocks, farmers markets, and so much more in this video so you can enjoy Denver the way it should be enjoyed with life and vigor. So let's dive right into it, and no particular order, let's go into the City Park Jazz events. Starting June 1st, City Park is hosting free jazz concerts from 6 to 8 p.m. every Sunday. Even if you're not a fan of jazz, there are a whole bunch of different genres that are going to be playing every Sunday. For example, mambo, funk, soul, brass band, big band, and everything in between. Bring a couple of blankets, bring some chairs, and enjoy provisions at the food trucks that are stationed nearby. Personally, I love the City Park Jazz events because it's family friendly, there's a bunch of good food, good vibes, and of course, good music. Make sure you go check it out because it's completely free. You gotta go check it out every Sunday. Next on the list, you gotta go check out Cherry Creek Art Festival. It's one of the biggest art festivals in the nation. It's a non-profit event filled with music, food, kids activities, and of course, a lot of art. Ultimately, the festival provides access to art experiences and supports arts educations for all Coloradans. And it's all within the heart of Denver in the Cherry Creek neighborhood. It'll start July 4th and end July 6th, so you get a couple of days to go check it out. And if you have friends and family coming over to visit you during the 4th of July weekend, I think this is a pretty sweet event to go to. Real quick, before we continue, if you're thinking about moving to the Denver area, I have a 100% free relocation guide. Here, this QR code is right here, will take you right to it. Like I said, it's 100% free. It takes you to the biggest employers, the hospitals nearby, and also some of my favorite food places, and it gives you a good introduction to the Denver area. Make sure you go check that out. Like I said, it's 100% free, and I want to make sure you're making the right decision in where you want to go and also how you want to go about it. So if anything, you can also hit me up. All my contact information is down below in the description. Yeah, like I said, all free, lots of good stuff right there. Make sure you go check it out. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more low-key, maybe something with more of a picnic vibe or eatery vibe, you gotta go check out these cool patios on those hot days. And these patios are pretty cool because you get to hang out with your friends, enjoy the sunshine, and if you have kids, I think this is a really sweet spot for them. I'm gonna rapid fire them and give you a small description per courtyard and patio area. So here we go. Number 1, you gotta go check out Flightco Tower, which is Flyteco Tower, and it's located at a former air traffic control tower in Central Park. The second one you should check out is McGregor Square over in the downtown Denver area. Over a dozen restaurants and bars, several retail outlets, and if you wanna see a Rockies game, it's all right next door. Another really cool patio is number 38, one of my personal favorites, where you got good food, food trucks, a big food hall, a live music video, and a beach volleyball court. Kind of crazy, and you got to experience it for yourself. Another great patio area is New Terrain in Golden, one of my favorite neighborhoods in the Metro Denver area, where you got food trucks, a live music scene, great beer, and of course, excellent views of the mountains. And I'm starting to notice a little bit of a trend here where you gotta have live music and great beer or alcohol of some sort at these events, but you don't need to partake. For the sake of time, I'm just gonna mention one more patio area where you can enjoy the outdoors and enjoy food and drinks at the same time, Avanti Food Hall, and there are 2 great locations. One of them is overlooking Coors Field and the other is in Boulder overlooking the Rocky Mountains. Great food, great drinks, and a great view at the same time. Real quick, question of the day. Are you planning a trip out to Denver? And if so, what is making you make that trip out to Denver? Is it business, personal reasons, or maybe you're just here for a cool event like a Red Rock show? Let me know in the comments below because I'm just interested to hear it, and maybe I can meet you at one of these or some of these events. Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited to hear you. Moving on to one of my favorite events that go on during the summer months here in the Denver area are the farmers markets. Now, it is no excuse to miss these. You have to go check them out. I mean, it's completely free entrance and you get to help out the locals here in the Denver area. Whether you're in Denver, Boulder, Centennial, Lakewood, it does not matter. There is a farmer's market near you. I mean, honestly, when I was growing up in San Diego, I did not see this kind of community or camaraderie like I do here in the Denver area. You gotta go check it out for yourself and see what the locals are producing. Now, the hours for each specific farmer's market is gonna change over time, but you gotta go check it out. It starts in May and ends around October or November when it starts to get cold, but it should happen every Saturday and or Sunday. And if you want a little bit more insight on farmers markets and want to hear more about them, I made a video on some of my favorites and some of the details regarding them in one of these videos down here or thumbnails down here. Go check it out after this video. Now, if you want something a little bit off the beaten path, but still want something just as cool, you should definitely check out Denver Cruise Ride. This looks like a real fun time, and like I said, it's a little bit off the beaten path of your typical Denver events. I mean, just bring your Land Cruiser, rent a bike or something like that, and you get to see the towns for yourselves along with dozens, if not hundreds of other Denverites. So starting May 29th, every Thursday from then, you're going to be going around the Denver area, get to experience the neighborhoods of Denver without having to drive around everywhere, and you get to be in a pack and meet new friends along the way. I mean, Denver Cruise Rides actually feels more like a meetup, but it is as big as an event, if that makes sense. And what's really cool is that these rides start at some pretty big monuments or locations like the Convention Center or the Greek Theater, so you get to see things, hang out before you even take the ride. On to the next, I have to talk about Red Rocks. For those of you that haven't experienced it yet, I am going on my first concert at Red Rocks this year in about a couple of months. And I am so excited about it, and I might be documenting it along the way so that you get the feel of what it's like to be in Red Rocks. The lineup for Red Rocks is completely insane. You got a whole bunch of top acts like Brad Paisley, Sting, the Black Keys, and Skrillex, and even comedians like Louis C.K., Weird Al Yankovic, and if you want to consider him a comedian. But there are so many good acts there. You got to go check it out. And in between the concerts at Red Rocks, you get to experience yoga on the rocks, where you can rise with the sunrise and do some yoga within the venue. Also film on the rocks, where they play movies like Shrek or Mission Impossible or Dumb and Dumber. There's a reason why it's one of the most popular venues in North America. You gotta go check it out. Of course, Red Rocks is synonymous with Denver, and a lot of people flock from all over the nation just to experience a show over there. So check it out for yourself. Hey y'all, real quick, as much as I love making these videos, there's only one thing I love more, and it is making sure that you're moving to the right neighborhoods and you're making the correct move over to the Denver area. And I love helping out families. I've helped countless families move over to the Denver area, and I want to make sure that you're making the right move as well. So if you're ever curious and want to hit me up, all my contact information is down below in the description, just right there, maybe like a couple inches down. Make sure that you hit me up. You can set up a Zoom call with me. You can text me. You can even call me if you want to reach me. So looking forward to it. I want to make sure that you're making the right move. Now I'm going to be going back to like these food and drink events, and you have to check out some of these because they are some of my favorite events in the Denver area, especially during summertime. The first one I will talk about is Chicken Fight. Hosted at Elitch Gardens, Chicken Fight is the best place for you fried chicken lovers. Located at Elitch Gardens, the big amusement park in the heart of Denver, this is the place to go for you chicken lovers, all at a pretty reasonable price. You get unlimited chicken, unlimited beer and or whiskey tastings, and of course, you get unlimited rides because it's in Elitch Gardens. 40 of the city's top restaurants and bartenders will compete for your vote for the best chicken eats and cocktails, so don't miss out. Tickets go on sale soon for this one. It looks really fun. On to the next food and drink festival, you gotta go check out Rare Steak Championship. If you're looking for more of a refined food and drink festival, you gotta go check out Rare Steak Championship. You got the classic cuts, as well as some creative steak bites, as well as the cocktails that pair well with these bites. It is an amazing scene, and if you want something to bring your date, bring your significant other, this is a great place to go. With one ticket price, you get unlimited steak sampling, cocktail to pair with it for the whole night. I cannot push this even more. I feel like this is such a great value for the experience. And of course, as it is with any Denver events, it comes with live music and entertainment at the same time. You get 30 top steakhouses that will compete for your vote at this event, from traditional cuts all the way to creative bites. It is all right here at the Rare Steak Championship. The third food and drink event I want to introduce you to is the Top Taco event. I went to this about 2 years ago with a couple of my buddies. It was extremely fun. It is just incredible value for the price for one ticket. You get unlimited tacos, unlimited tequila tastings, and everything in between, especially with Lucha Libre wrestling at the same time. It is so much fun. So this year it will be up in Westminster. It's sort of on the northwest side of the Metro Denver area. It's still a really cool spot and worth the drive if you're further away from it. And it's all gonna happen June 12th. At Top Taco, you have over 60 restaurants, over 50 spirit brands, and they all wait for you at this event. Bring your friends, have a good time, and come hungry and leave happy. I don't know if you picked this up, but the 3 past events, Rare Steak Festival, Chicken Fights, and also Top Taco, they have these really cool synergies amongst each other. They have a food and a wine to pair with. So let's say for Chicken Fight, you got chicken and whiskey. Rare, you have the steak and wine, and you also have Top Taco with tacos and tequila. Beautiful setup. I love these experiences. Another event that I want to mention is the Great American Beer Festival, and it is hosted here in Denver. There are a ton of awards that happen here in Denver, and you got to experience it for yourself. It's a 3-day event where you got food trucks, live music, and of course, beer, and it's for 3 total days. It is quite the experience, if you ask me, where you got over 300 medals being awarded to a nationwide contest for some of the best breweries, cideries, and meaderies at the same time. I know it's not exactly in the summertime, but the Great American Beer Festival is happening October 9th and ends October 11th. So like I said, 3 full days, pace yourself and enjoy yourself, of course. So there you have it, some of my favorite events here in the Denver area. You gotta go check them out, especially with certain events like the Great American Beer Festival and Red Rocks concerts happening. People from all around the nation come to Denver just to experience those things. And if you're already living in Denver, you gotta go check them out if you haven't already. And if you have any questions on it, make sure you put it down in the comments below or shoot me a text, send me a call, whatever it might be, or call me, not send me a call, whatever it is. But nonetheless, I am here for you if you have any questions in regards to that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate it. And let me know in the comments below if you want to see that Red Rocks experience. I'll tell you what things are like going into the venue, the opening acts, the timing of it all, and all that good stuff. I'll probably do it when I go to my first show of the year in the middle of May to see one of my favorite bands, Relocation. Stoked for it. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I am excited to see you next week.